Hell is other people. I find that relating to people is one of the most difficult things I can ever do. I often come away from encounters with people, particularly groups of people, feeling quite exhausted and drained. I've discussed the issues of language and communication before here, and clearly this contributes to some of the difficulties that occur in relationships. But there's more to it than this. One of Jean Paul Sartre's characters once said, L'enfer, c'est les autres. Hell is other people. To other people, we are objects in their world. There's no way that they can get inside us and feel the world as we feel it and see it as we see it. Sometimes I actively avoid being seen by other people because I'm actually afraid that they will see me as I am, and that's the last thing I want. We can sometimes guess what might be going on inside another person by the outward signs, the outward manifestations, including things like language. These are the things by which they manifest themselves in the world, reveal themselves to the world. But we can never be sure of this, never as sure of this as we can be of our own experiences. At least we believe that we can be sure of our own experiences, although the effects of drugs and psychosis should perhaps make us hesitant about that too. Add to this the fact that most of us are pretty wounded and battered on the inside, no matter how together we might like to appear on the outside. So I'm projecting an image into the world that is not the real me, and you are probably projecting an image into the world that is not the real you as well. And we do that for our own protection, and it's perfectly understandable and even necessary. Because of this woundedness, we build up our defenses. And these defenses often take the form of attack on others. The best form of defense is attack, etc., etc. We're also very sensitive to what appear to be attacks on us by others, even though they might not be intended as such. So we misinterpret what they're saying, perhaps they express themselves poorly. All of this makes it very difficult to relate to other people. So, why do we bother? Well, at one level, I suppose the answer is really simple. We need each other. I've talked about cooperation before. Working together, we're stronger, more versatile. I mean, we can be there for each other, supporting each other. But maybe there's a deeper reason than this, and one that perhaps defies any purely pragmatic explanation. There are moments when we really do feel as though we've connected with another person, that we meet them at some place that feels real. Maybe it's not real. Maybe that's an illusion. I don't know, but let's hope that it's real. It certainly feels real and it feels good. This may not last for very long, but maybe it's one of the things that makes the rest of it worthwhile. Maybe. Perhaps it's a recognition that we're not, in fact, alone in the world after all. Those other creatures moving around us out there, looking and sounding something like us, really are like us. They have an inside, just as we have an inside. So I guess maybe you are all real after all. Well, most of you. I do have some doubts about the little green elf sitting in the corner over there.